Hello and welcome to today's Daily Breakthroughs with Sunil, where every day is extraordinary. Again, if you like what you hear, please like us on our page, Sunil Bhaskaran, speaker, mentor, author. Today I'm going to talk about how to get people interested in what you're up to. Could be your idea, could be a business that you're starting up, could be an event you want to put together. And you know there's a number one mistake that people do is in assuming that people are ready, firstly, and secondly, willing to listen to what you have to say. Uh, so I get a lot of invitations every day for business ideas or proposals to do a joint venture or partner together, either in a social or a business setting. A lot of it is business settings. Um, and again, the mistake that people make is that they don't communicate in a way that, um, well, that they don't communicate in a way that ascertains if you're ready or if I'm ready to listen, or I'm willing to listen, or I'm ready. Those are really important things to gauge. And so sometimes it's good to ask permission, if this is a good time to talk, but it goes even deeper than that because if you have an idea, it may sound very good to you and very clear to you, but in the other person's world, it could be completely gobbledygook. This happens to me too, and I'm trying to explain an idea, so don't feel bad if you've experienced this before. Uh, but there are a couple of keys to this. One distinction is that if people have the experience of being chased, and I mentioned this in other previous videos, they'll probably start running away from you. So if you're trying to get them to accept your idea, it's the experience of being chased by you, and they may want to run away. But if you intrigue them first, then they may want to start chasing you because now they are interested in what you have to say. So you have to create some context or build up a story around your idea first that gets people interested. So that's one distinction. The second is very important one, tied with the first, is that you have to frame the story or the idea in a way that attracts and tells them what's in it for them. How are they going to benefit from what you have to say or what you have to present? Now you might say, well, this is kind of like, wow, I don't want to do this much work, or it's too much work even, for me to talk to my people that I already know. But even when you know people, especially when you know people very well, we tend to make assumptions about what that person's interested in, what that person's not interested in. And people change all the time. So to make that assumption and go in a conversation assuming this is going to be the greatest idea in the whole world may not serve them, and they may be turned off and they may start running away from you. So how do you do that? Well, you have to figure out what's in it for them. I have an idea that I think could really, and I'm not 100% sure. So remember, I'm not trying to chase them, but I'm saying I'm not sure, but I think this idea could really help take off like 10 hours of your work time and, have you be a lot happier at your job. Again, I'm not sure if it'll fly, but, you have like 15 minutes to talk about it. And that's an easier way to ease into an idea rather than just come out and blurt out the idea. Now, I totally understand because some people are really excited about ideas, right? But if you overwhelm someone with the excitement of your idea, they'll tend to run away. So you want to build it up and build up the context very well. The second is you also want to be transparent about what's in it for you in the idea, right? How are you going to benefit? And this is good to do because it creates transparency. People know why you're excited about it and why you want them to engage in what you're proposing. But also more than that, people also like to create partnerships. Not everybody, but most people like to create a partnership with somebody, especially if they see very clearly that they could benefit from it and you could as well. So they like to give as well as to take. See, and you want to tap into that pretty well. So let's see. The other part that's very critical in all this is you don't want to come from telling people your idea. You want to assume that they're not interested or they may not be interested and leave them the loophole to leave at any point in the conversation. You ask them permission, say, is this a good time? Is this still a good idea? And be prepared to walk away if it's not, because if not, it's a waste of time for them, waste of time for you. It may also damage your relationship with them if you continue persisting in the expression of the idea without really checking in with them. So if you leave people at choice, then you have a true invitation. Rather than telling people, oh, this is the greatest idea, or telling this is what you should do, it's the mistake of the young and inexperienced, but it happens to even some of the most experienced people I know. Is sometimes we fall prey to our excitement and we forget about the other person. So I hope that makes a difference for you, and have a great day. Be sure to if you like what you heard, be sure to like us in the page, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Have a great day.